Uh, 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 Hello? Hi! Hello? 見て見て、見えだよ. Let me say hi to everyone. Hold on. Hold up. Let me read. Hi, Lady J. Hi, dog. Hi, Nicholas. Hello. Hi, Razu. Hi, Rick. Hi, Marky. Hi, Sassy. Hello. Hi, Toblerone. Wait, I actually really love Toblerones. Hi! Hi, Brian. Hello. Hello. Hi, Lloyd. Hello. I am doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm not gonna say I'm great, but I'm doing okay. Hi, Zen. Hello. Hi, Hilly. Hello. Hi. How is everybody? Hello. We can work with okay. Yes, we can work with okay. Hi, Jiro. Hello. Nima who this? Oh, I don't know. Who is she? Hi, Joka. Yo, yes, you should have dinner. Have a good dinner. I will be vibing. Yeah, oh my god, Post, I hit puberty. Look at me. I'm a grown adult now. Hey, Pasta. How are you doing? I saw you were streaming Among Us today on YouTube, and I was like, oh, when was the last time I saw you on YouTube? That's crazy. Hi. I hope you've been well. I miss you. And I hope you got to play the new Genshin update. Main thing is, I hope you got to play the Genshin update. Yeah, you have it, which is why I was just like, oh my god, the rare sighting of a pastaroni ravioli. I was like, I had to like lurk for a little bit. I was so curious with how you were doing. I'm glad your channel's doing well. I saw your post on that too. Oh, I am so proud. I'm so proud. I have been... Yeah, it has been really busy. I know. I did read your message. I think I just forgot to reply. But I do know you've been busy. I think a lot of people have been busy lately because it's like, for one, it's con season. Con season's just like at the end, slowly at the end of con season. But like I know a lot of merch things are happening behind the scenes too. And I know there's been some events happening as well. Like there's just been so much going on. I, for one, haven't really put myself out there to participate in many things as of late. I just am not in the best of health to do so, unfortunately. I know I missed a couple people's birthday call-ins and had to be like, I am so sorry I couldn't make it because of health problems. But yeah, I'll talk more about that in a bit. You guys are hitting puberty. Thank you. Do you notice my voice dropped? I'm trying to use the not too high-pitched voice that I get when I'm really excited about things. I'm trying to act grown up. I'm trying to be a grown-up. It's not working. I need to put on the, like, hi, how may I help you customer service voice. I'm okay. I was gonna talk about it a little bit before I talked about the week, because my health update does affect how the rest of the week is gonna look in terms of streaming and work I do. So the members would have known this. I did make a post about it, and I showed a picture of my hands. Only my hands, because like I only have the one. I could only take one hand pick at a time because I have to hold my phone. So that's why the two pictures were separate. But what happened basically is, for about the past month, probably since like early August, I wanted to give myself a month of dealing with my health problems before I talked about it on stream or announced it anywhere. I just didn't want to worry anybody unnecessarily. So, now that it's been a month and it's just getting worse and worse, I figured I had to at least mention it a little bit or talk about it a little bit. So, here I am doing that, trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. let me not have the wing to cover chat while I'm talking about this. So, what happened was, at the start of August, my eczema, or atopic dermatitis, started to kind of get out of control. During that period of time, I already felt really self-conscious about it. I know we're starting this off really heavy. I promise it'll get lighter as we talk. I swear. So, what happened was I started to use topical steroids on and off. I didn't want to use them. I'm trying not to use them. Honestly, I don't want to use them if possible, but I think it was getting to a point where I really needed to. Like, my showers were painful. My streams were getting, like, I was getting distracted so much. Like, I would play a game and then I would get itchy, so I would take my hand off my mouse and start itching. So then in like Genshin or something, you might have noticed I would like not rotate the screen because one hand was busy scratching, the other hand was on the WASD keys. That's kind of why I had to play games like that for a little bit. You might have noticed if you were really paying attention to it. But that's basically what was happening, is I was just itching. And at night, I can barely sleep. I keep getting woken up by itch. Like, I sleep maybe like an hour, then I wake up. And then like maybe 2 hours, then I wake up. And then another few hours, and then I wake up. So that's why, to a lot of people, it seems like I sleep a lot. Like, I go to bed at like 2, 3 a.m. after I work and stuff. And then I wake up, like, I seemingly wake up 12 hours later, or like 10 hours later. And it's not because I am sleeping that long. It's literally, I have not been able to sleep. And that is why I stay in bed a little bit longer than most people do. And honestly, in the mornings, it's also just really difficult to get out of bed in the first place because my skin is dry. And I have to moisturize before I even get out of bed. So I have to risk the crackage of my skin to reach over for some moisturizer. Some nice good old Cetaphil. And then moisturize in bed. And then slowly roll out. And then hopefully I can stand up without the back of my knees splitting open. You know, like... And every night, I put Vaseline on my lips and my joints and everything to hopefully prevent the cracking from even happening overnight. But sometimes it's just, it's futile. And, you know, bedding likes to absorb moisture. So I am just, you know, I'm working through it. I'm trying. The main issue for me really is I need my hands to work. I need my hands to type, to play game, to use my mouse. I need it to use my PC. I need it to eat and brush my teeth and do daily things, you know? So I'm kind of struggling in that regard where I haven't really been active in Discord or talking very much. Like, my hands are tied, literally bound, and I feel like... The best way I could put this, that I've described it to quite a few people in the past who didn't really understand, was my skin is like a prison. I cannot move out of it. It is restricting me from doing the things that I want or need to do. And I can't really leave it. You know, I'm like in it. So I have to take care of it as much as I can, so that I can do the things I want and need to do. So basically, now it's gotten to a point where it's hindering me not just in my daily life, but also like on streams and stuff. And I felt like I needed to say something before people were like, Mia's acting weird. You know, I felt like I had to say something. And I feel like my health is something I need to prioritize over anything with regards to how my streams are done, or how I act, or my job, or like how people perceive me. I'd rather say it first before it came from someone else, you know? So I'm working through it. It's not infected currently, but the most painful parts are basically my feet, my hands, my tummy, the back of my neck. Any sweat points are kind of painful. But I'm working through it. I just feel like I cannot act like I am perfectly okay as if I have been for the past few months, when the truth is I am not 100% okay, as I seemingly let on. Like this isn't to say I'm not happy or anything. Okay, like I can still enjoy the things that I have previously enjoyed with a little more difficulty, but I have still enjoyed the things I enjoy, and I still would love to talk to my friends and collab with people and stream and talk in Discord and hang out. You know, like maybe go out for some food. Even like I still want to and can enjoy the things I used to. It takes more effort than previously, but I still can have fun and I love things. I am not depresso. I haven't reached that point yet. I think I'm still mentally strong. Okay, so I'm okay. It just what this means though is for the foreseeable future, I might not be as high energy as I was before. I might decrease the amount of streams I do from like I don't know 5 or 6 per week to just 4. I might I don't know like have more chill streams instead of the kind where like I scream in Helldivers, for example. I just think it's I need to like control my emotions a lot when it comes to my skin. Eczema is a condition where it reacts to a lot of external factors. So going outside and touching grass literally will make me flare. Because I am allergic to pollen. So when people say go outside and touch grass, I'm like, no, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. No matter how much I wish I could, I cannot do that. Or like when people tell me you should exercise, I'm like, no, sweat will make me flare. I cannot do that. So I can do like minimal exercise, but like not break out a sweat basically. So I have to do strength training instead. You know, like there's ways around this, but just a lot of the things that I feel like normal people who don't have this condition can do, I cannot do sometimes. And so I'm working with it. But it's been like this since the dawn of time. I do not remember a life without this skin condition, so I know how to take care of it. But what happens is when I get a flare, I get very, very self-conscious. I get very scared that people will see me differently, that I will see myself differently, that, I don't know, like, it stresses me out, you know? Because I'm like, why are you not healing? Why am I just itchy? Why is it not healing? And I'll freak out, I'll get scared, I will look at it and be like, oh my god, I look disgusting. And I run away. I basically do not want to see people. I do not want to interact with people. I get like imposter syndrome, kinda. Like I don't know. It's a very difficult emotion to explain, honestly. But it basically just means I will not want to talk to people. And it's not because I hate you. It's not because I don't want to hang out. It's because I am feeling self-conscious and scared that, you know, my emotions will get affected. And if my emotions get affected, then it's bad. I remember one time, it was a great day. I went to a theme park, an amusement park that's around here. And it was fun. It was hot and burning, but I had a lot of fun. The next day, my skin flared. It is because I got too excited. I was too happy. I was too fucking happy. And my skin was like, oh, you're reacting really, really intensely to something. Flares. Or I remember in high school and uni, I would have exams that were basically like 70% of my grade or something. So I would freak out, I would stress out, and then I would flare. So I'm not allowed to feel strong feelings, apparently. According to my skin, I am not allowed to feel strong feelings. So when I hang out with people, I tend to feel strong feelings. I'm a very empathetic person. So if someone like vibing real hard and we party and shit and we get really like hype about something, my skin will freak out like the next day. Or like if someone is venting and I'm there listening and I feel really, really sad as a result because I'm an empathetic person, then I'm gonna also flare. So the easiest way to avoid any of that happening is just to not talk to people. Which is real sad. I know it's real sad. But that is like it's like abstinence. You know, like you don't want to get pregnant, you abstain. Like that is the 100% way. You know, it's kind of like how my skin is. This is the 100% way that I will not get triggered by anybody else. Yeah. Like that is why I have to do what I have to do. And I hate that I have to do what I have to do because it upsets me. I like hanging out with people. I like talking to people. So I mean, it's my job. I'm literally a VTuber. I talk. It is my job. So I love hanging out with people and I like doing things, but I also know I cannot allow myself to overreact to things like I normally like to. And that means not playing games that will stress me out. Like, I don't know, if I had to learn how to play Dota right now, I would cry. You know? Like, it'll be too overwhelming in the feels. And I am unfortunately a very empathetic and feely person. I have many, many feelings. So, yeah, I wanted to explain that because how my health is right now will affect my streams going forward until I am okay. And there's a few factors right now that I can think of which is affecting me. So for me it's stress. One of them is stress. I have like a list of things that I know I need to work on. One of them is just like normal streams, weekly streams, stuff like that. The others are projects with other people, merch, following up with merch and stuff. Cause I know there was a July pre-order thing for my new merch. I don't know if it's still I don't know. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. It like froze for a second and then came back. I don't know. That was really weird. No, that was weird. That was weird. Now we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. It was really weird. It was like OBS just buffered. I think it's okay now though. I hope it won't be. I've been noticing that like my voice chat, like when I'm in voice chats and stuff, the little Wi-Fi looking bar, the connectivity bar thing, it's often yellow. And I was like, man, what's happening? Yes, I am back. Okay, well, now you know the state of my health. If you have more questions about it, do feel free to ask. I know it's a very like vulnerable, sensitive topic to talk about health and stuff, but I mean, I'm pretty open. I'm pretty open, and I am planning something. I'm gonna make a tweet about it within the coming weeks, probably like next week, or the week after. But October is I don't know if you guys know this. October is eczema, atopic dermatitis, whatever my condition is. Okay, it's eczema awareness month. Yeah, so I wanted to do some event thing with it because I know a lot of other VTubers who also have this condition. Maybe not to the same degree that mine is. Mine is a very severe case, unfortunately, which is why I'm so glad and grateful that I can be a full-time VTuber, because this means I don't have to go outside and I can wear comfy clothes that won't irritate my skin, and I can moisturize whenever I want without having to sneak off to the bathroom or something. Yeah, it's a very big privilege. I am very grateful that I can do this. So, yeah. I feel like without being a VTuber, I don't really know what I would do. I know I said that in the... What's it called? In the community post, but I thought I'd bring it up again. When did it start? I don't know. I don't know. Probably since I was really, really young. Yeah! Skin condition... Wait, skin appreciation and condition awareness. Thank you, Mobeka! Thank you. I mean, this is my livelihood, you know? If I didn't stream, I basically have no money. I want to keep streaming. I want to keep creating fun things. But I also think I like educational stuff. And for October, since it's Eczema Awareness Month, I thought I might do like a thing where I'd like, what's it called? Either a stream relay for panels, or I thought about doing like a weekly stream for eczema. So 3 to 4 eczema related streams that month of October. Yeah. And And I don't know. I just had thoughts about it because I think it's a really important thing to talk about. And as someone whose voice is actually heard on the internet, I thought, why not? You know, it's a good opportunity to learn. I think. Yeah. 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 See, okay. I actually have an anti-itch pill. I have multiple, but the one that I take now is the one that makes me really drowsy, which might be one of the reasons why I have very low energy on streams, is because I feel hella sleepy from the meds. But one of them, one of the most common anti-itch pills is actually not prescribed as an anti-itch pill. It's actually prescribed as an anti-anxiety pill. So, just the side effect of it is a reduced amount of itching. Yeah, so I actually have both. I have not been diagnosed with anxiety, but this pill, this anti-itch pill, is mainly prescribed to people with anxiety. And I happen to have it. I happen to have that medication. And it can also cause flaring in the skin. Of course it can. It's why I did the mental health panel. Fight or flight can cause that as well. Of course it can, because you're stressed. Because you're stressed. Thank you, little Remy. No, it's not high. I'm just sleepy. If I were high, I'd be very giggly or like laughy, I think. You gotta wait for weight loss. There's a lot of weird side effects for meds that can be beneficial. Yeah. So, thankfully, because I mean, since emotions play such a big role in how well my skin is, having that plus the effect of anti-itch is great for me. Is chat broken? Alright, to Discord chat we go. Would that be better? I can look at both. If it doesn't work on YouTube, I can look at both. Oh, OBS? Oh. See if I can give it a second. Yeah, there we go. I think. Yeah. What do you mean? I think... No, it's not protected. Why? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, my mental health is probably one of the greatest things that affect my skin. It's not even like the world. It's me. It's literally, it's not you, it's a me problem. But can you imagine being like, I don't know, 12. Say you're 12 and you have to take like a unit test in middle school or something. I would stress out over that. And my skin would flare. I actually was on the verge of asking my doctor, if my dermatologist specifically, if he could help me get in touch with like accessibility services or something, because whenever exams rolled around, I would be sitting in the exam chair itching. Like I would itch my arms, I would itch my neck, my legs, my feet. Like I would cross my legs and try and reach my ankle or something. I would itch so bad. And I was like, man, I could actually have done better if I had, you know, gotten stuff. Like if I had gotten stuff accommodated. Yeah. Acne. Okay, yeah, the acne thing, for sure. So... Wait, speaking of the title, one of the reasons why I named it I Hit Puberty is actually because I was thinking of my skin, right? Like I was scheduling the stream while making the post for the members about my skin. I'm basically just reiterating it. I only made it members only because of the pictures. But the reason why I named it that is because oftentimes when someone hits puberty and they have my skin condition, their condition changes. When I hit puberty, my skin condition actually basically was non-existent. I had 10 years of freedom. Actually, not even. Maybe like 8. Maybe like 8 years of freedom. like my hormones started up, I guess, but only when like my period came, it would get a little bit bad, but not like that bad. It was just like I could notice it. So my skin was an indicator of my period on the way. So that was that. But my skin in general actually stabilized a lot, and I didn't really need to think about it. Like I could work out in the sweat and be fine. You know, I just take a shower. I didn't itch. I was okay. So when I hit puberty, it changes. It changed. But the thing is, you know how people can have a second puberty? You guys ever hear about that? So you can have one when you're like in your preteens, but then you can have a second one. You can have a second one that's in your 20s. I know, crazy, right? But that's the sign that you're aging, is when you start to hit your second puberty. You know how adult acne is a thing? That's why it's part of the second puberty. Or like, for some reason, you start feeling like your sleep schedule's changing, you're growing more or less hair. Some men have less. But you can start growing more facial hair, or you start having like you grow more facial hair and less like hair on your head, you know, like that's a thing. Or like your periods start changing if you're a woman. You either had like your flow changes from like heavy or light flow or something, you know, like the second puberty happens. And I think I went through it when I was in my like, I think like, I make it sound like it was years ago, but this was like a year ago. The voice cracks. Yes, the voice cracks. Like, again, people have different voices, you know? Like, I hear a difference in my voice from when I was, say, like 15, 16 to when I was like just turned 20 or something. And I was like, wow, you know, like I can hear it. Hi, CBC. Yeah, puberty's a thing, man. You get your second puberty. That's crazy. You think I hit my second puberty? It could be. Yes, really. Like you can go through 2 stages of voice cracking. It's a proven thing, I swear. I learned it in school. University taught this to me. I'm just reiterating what the university taught me. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, that is basically what I wanted to tell you guys. Was just health bad. It'll get better, hopefully. But I will take care of it. It's also the weather changing right now, and it could be because of the weather that I'm struggling. But I'll be okay. I just need time. A third puberty in my 30s. Oh god. I need to ask Cozy if she's felt it. She's in her 30s. I'm not there yet. I can still say I'm not in my mid-20s yet. I'm not 25. I haven't hit 25 yet. I'm not in my mid-25s. I haven't hit mid-20s. I'm not in my mid-20s. I'm still in my early 20s. I can say that at least. I'm still a youngin'. Bless, I can still say that. That is way later. What do you mean the copium is real? I'm not 25 yet. I'm not there yet. Felt old already when I was your age. You make it sound like you're like way older than me. Biomultangine. I do babble. I'm not there yet. I'm not there at the quarter life crisis yet. Crisis. Thank you, CPC. No, I know it's hard to react to things like this. Don't like feel bad or anything. Really, I know it's hard. Not a lot of people know how to react when someone tells them bad things. Like I think that's a very common thing. But I mean, I've gone through this a lot, and really, there's nothing you guys can do, unfortunately. Like this is really all mostly on me. I think the only thing you guys really can do that would help is, you know, not complain if I have to reduce my stream amounts, or if I'm not as low energy, I mean not as high energy as I normally am, and just be patient and wait for it to get better, really. You know, that's really all you can do. And you know, to see that you are concerned for me helps a lot. I seek the external validation. Not in a bad way, okay? Not in a bad way. Bye bye, Nazu. Have fun at D&D. Okay, wait, Sam. I'm curious. How was this journey? Epic 20s? I wanted epic 20s. I think being a VTuber has been pretty epic. I think this is pretty good. Therapy is mostly your body deciding things don't want to work right anymore, like spontaneous joint pain. That is why you have to do squats in your 20s. You gotta squat. You gotta work those knees and then have a big butt. Yeah, because you gotta cushion the weight that you're gonna gain when you hit 30. Ivy, it's 9:42 p.m. Yes, 9:42 p.m. I put the clock up there. No playful complaining. I don't want to see any Mia. I think it's okay to be sad that I'm going through this. You know, I think it's okay to be sad that I'm going through it. It's not a happy thing. I brush it off and try and be positive about it, but that does not mean that it's a happy thing what it is I'm going through. But it's okay. I have gone through this many a time, and I keep telling myself that. I think it just feels really weird when someone says this, like you've been through it once, you can do it again. Like, yes, I know, and that is why I am coping as much as I can. You know, I don't really need to hear that more. I know that kind of bleh. I feel like if anything, just I hope you get better. I hope you get better soon. Is enough. That is plenty. That makes me feel very, very happy, in fact. Because I don't think I've really heard that from anybody I've told it to. Like, to the people outside of streams that I've told to that my skin is not doing so great, most of them just brush that off like it's a no biggie, like a you've been through it once, you can get over it. But I am grateful that you guys are like, I hope you get better. I know it's rough. It sounds really rough, but I hope you get better. To me, that is very, very helpful. What do you mean you don't want to do squats? You don't want to have nice thighs, nice knees, so you don't become like, you know, paper when you're older? This is why I work out. I don't want to become paper when I'm older. I want to like be a strong person. Like I want to be able to like walk and run with my grandkids. You know, as immortal human angel in training, I want to be able to run and jump with my grandkids one day. Oh hey Raylus, hi. Fight the good fight. I will fight. My skin is terrible at the moment, for lack of a better word, but I will fight. I've fought before, I can fight again. Like in Helldivers, you know, we just come back reinforced every time. Oh no, Rex. Oh no. Thunder. Hey, you know what? Don't take it as a bad thing. Everyone wants the thunder thighs, right? Bye bye, Zaktan. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers do. I find it really fascinating, really, that so many VTubers also are like me. I mean, they're probably not as open about it as I am. But I do know a lot of VTubers who have chronic conditions like I do, and they pick VTubing as a career path for them because, you know, they don't have to show that they have a disability or are immunocompromised, and it's like, you know, they can hide that and just live their best life. I'm feeling really, really like elated knowing that other people are like me. Yeah. Lift. Your goal is to lift with one arm? Oh god. I weigh 49 kilograms right now, I think. Let's just round it to 50. I know most people round up, but I mean round down for weight. But I'll round up because it's a whole number, 50. Oh, you do, Montego? Thank you. Like I know my family has a really bad history with health. There's like mental health issues that run in my family, in my blood. There's diabetes that runs in my blood. I know cancer is also a risk for my family. So, oh, heart problems like heart murmurs and stuff, also a risk. Well, eczema. My grandpa and my mom both had it. My cousins, some of them have it, not to my degree, but I'm like the severest case for my family. Um, I think there's like a thyroid issue that runs in my family. Hearing loss, yeah, when they like get old, hearing like bad, like real bad. Um, what else is there? Just many bad health things run in my family. So yeah, we gotta be careful. Hiking, yes, all of that stuff, yes, definitely will help with the knees. Swimming is actually really good for anyone with really bad knees. Swimming is really good for that because the water helps like elevate the pain, alleviate the pain. That's the word, yeah. Oh my gosh, sumo baby, sumo baby. That's real cute though, sumo baby. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Sassy. That's why I like being a VTuber. I don't really know if I'd call myself disabled. But I am struggling with the chronic condition, severe chronic condition. Yeah, that's basically what I have. I can't say that I'm disabled. I don't have that. I just have a severe chronic condition, and I hate it. Irish stuttering too, because once you get days, you'll be slamming and as is daily. I have been. I have been. I have probiotics, and I eat my vitamins every day. And I drink the Yakult drink thing. Yeah, that's good for gut health. Look at me. Yes, Chihuahua. Disability does not mean you are disabled. No, no, no. That's different. That's different. That's different. Wearing glasses is a mild disability? It is. That is true. I have very bad eyesight. I think mine got worse. Ever since becoming a VTuber, my eyesight definitely got worse. Because I'm staring at a screen for most of the day. If not all day. Yes, Jay. Yeah, that is true, Sassy. I also feel like there's a lot of invisible disabilities out there in the world. Like, you know, if you have a lot of internal problems and it doesn't show outwardly, then they're like, you don't look like you have one. I remember I went, so one of my friends, one of my good friends in university, she was, sometimes on a wheelchair. Not all the time. It really depended on the day. It depended on her flares and her condition that day. But there was one day where we went and just had a lunch somewhere. I remember we went to a cute cafe, and she had trouble going up the stairs and stuff. And someone behind us, there's stairs to go to the cafe. It was a very small one, but there were stairs, and she was like struggling because it was like kind of stressing out her body. And this person behind us was very rude, and he was like, "You're holding up the line," and like, just go past us, Jesus. That's why we stay to the right, you know. But they didn't know, obviously, that she had a disability. Like, literally had a disability. Like, she has the, you know, when you drive, you have the little pass thing with the wheelchair on it, the disability pass, so you can park in those disability spots. Like, she has one of those, and it's how you know, like, you're for real, right? I mean, obviously, this guy behind us didn't know, but you know, it was rude. And I'm like, man, if only they knew, right? If only they knew. I know that's also why one of my friends, she got a tattoo. Yeah, she got a tattoo for it. Yeah. I really like one of my uncles has that pass, and I was like, I kind of want to. Every time we go out for dinner, sometimes I think, man, I'd like to ride with him. That way we can park in that spot, and we don't have to walk so far from the parking lot into the restaurant. Yeah, no, tattoos aren't, but it's a sign that like she got one that was a symbol that she had, that she had a disability. Yeah, you know, I found out something recently. I actually don't know if this is like a thing in all countries, but let's say like you have a DNR, a do not resuscitate thing. Like you sign a do not resuscitate form thing. And if someone has it tattooed on them, like the DNR thing that's tattooed on them, Apparently, you're not supposed to listen to it. I don't actually know how true that is though, because tattoos aren't legal. Like in the terms of like healthcare world policies and shit, tattoos are tattoos, right? So like, are you supposed to listen to them or are you not? Yeah, it's a toughie one. That one's a toughie one. Ugh. Oh my god, I've been here for an hour just talking about this. It is difficult to remove a tattoo. There's some really rude people who see someone who is walking even slowly and get mean. That is so true. That was one of my friends. That was literally one of my friends. Cause her condition, I don't want to like dox her condition or anything, but she was able to walk, right? But she wasn't allowed to stress her body out. Like even slowly starting to go like, you know, she was not allowed. It would have broken her if she did. But she can drive, she can walk, she can go upstairs in her house. Like she's okay. Like she can live a decent life as long as she doesn't stress her body out. But that also means she's very frail. So when we did park in one of those spots, like when we went to that cafe I was talking about, she parked in one of those spots. And you know, people would stare at her for like being a normal ass looking person. And it's... Okay, I'm back. Why? Why is my fucking OBS doing this to me today? Wait, I think I know why. I think I know why. So I'm on Wi-Fi when I stream. Unfortunately, I am on Wi-Fi. This house is very big. It is impossible for me to bring a cable all the way from downstairs into my room. Like, I don't think that would be possible. Yes, my house is huge. My house is very huge. Well, it's not mine. The house I live in is very big. I call this place home, but it is not mine. So, you know, I don't think I could have a cable for Wi-Fi. But right now, my mom is watching TV downstairs using Wi-Fi. My sister's also probably watching Netflix in her room. So we're all fighting for Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm gonna need more than 1,000 feet. So, fun fact, now, the house is pretty brand new. I'd say it's brand new, brand new. We moved in 2021 when it was freshly built. The living room has like 9 to 10 foot ceilings. The second floor has also, I think, 9 to 10 feet ceilings. So we have a very tall house. It's a very tall house. At least I never feel claustrophobic in it. Like having the headroom, it feels real nice. But that also means the echo in my room is insane. You know, it's a lot. I try and mitigate it, but it sometimes just doesn't work. So, you know, we have tall ceilings, and that means we also have long staircases. You know? Yeah, it's comfy, right? It's comfy, right, Apex? I like that. I like the high ceilings. I'm a short person, but I like the high ceilings. I think I'd be okay in like an 8 feet tall house, you know, with the ceiling being 8 feet above me. But some people who are tall, like I imagine... So, oh wait, story time. My sister is planning on moving out with her boyfriend, right? So he is really tall. He's like 6'4", I believe. And he walked into a house. Like my sister found a house and they looked at it together. And the ceilings were really, really low. But only to him. You know, my sister brought us there to that house that she wanted to get. But the ceilings were too low for him. But like for me, they were fine. Yeah, 6'4". He's a tall guy. He's a real tall guy. So, can he touch it? His head touched a beam in the house. It was an older house that was newly renovated. But I mean, an old house will still have structural features that are very small. So his head was like an inch away from hitting the beam that was like a supportive structure. And the reason why my family got to go and see the house that she wanted is because my dad, he does construction work. So my sister was going to ask him if he could remove that beam, because it was hanging pretty low. And my dad was like, no, it's structural. If he removed it, the house would fall. So he was like, I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. Yeah, he's 6'4". He tall. He's a tall man. Oh no. We're fighting the Wi-Fi, Jesus. Am I back now? I think so. Oh yeah, Dad does construction work. He tried... we went to the house to see if he could... you know, if he could take off the beam or something, but because it's structural, he couldn't. And yeah, he's 6'4", the boyfriend. Yo, I'm gonna have, like, if my sister does marry this guy, which obviously I'm pretty sure she will, I'm gonna have a 6'4" brother-in-law? That's crazy. I'm kind of excited though. What's it like to have a brother-in-law? I've never had a brother. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's not a good idea, no. But I understand why she really wanted to be in that house. It was a nice house. It was a really nice one. Yeah. So, Sag, not moving out anytime soon. No, no, no. Honorary brother. No, but I'm like a brother-in-law. To me, if I were to like say, okay, Troy, you're more like... I would treat you more like a blood-related younger brother. You know? Having a brother-in-law feels a little different. Having another cousin, I guess? That might be how it feels, but like then it's not... it's like chosen family. Well, I didn't choose him, but my sister did. So it's chosen family for her. I've never really had that, you know? I've never really felt that for anybody. Haven't met anybody that I was just like, you are now going to be married into thy family. Like, no, I've never felt that. Good at building stuff, so you treat him as like a handyman? She's not that much taller than me. I am 4'10.5", I'd like to say. My sister is like 5'1", 5'2". Yeah, she's not very tall either. Most people say that the younger sibling ends up surpassing the older sibling in height. That has never happened to me. I mean, no, Nick? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you guys like siblings? Do you guys like having siblings? I like having a sibling because it's like... well, my mom always told me this. She has multiple siblings, but... with a sibling, say like there's something that your parents do or something within the family that you really want to rant to about something. Like you want to rant about it to somebody and you don't want it to like... you don't want to tell your friends about it because it's family life. So you have a sibling to tell this to because it's within the family and they'll understand what you're going through or something. Like if mom, dad got angry, you could rant to sibling and be like, mom and dad did this and this again. You know, you could rant to them about that. But if you're a single child, you don't really get that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Sassy. Having a sister best friend. I think I like having siblings for that reason. I only have one, but I also have a lot of cousins. After high school, wow. So you basically both had to become adults before you like really got to get close, huh? I have a sister, she's aggravating, but she's still my sister and I love her. That's kind of how I feel. You know? Like, there are times where... I think if you guys have heard my sister, or have seen her, or know about her, or if you've heard me talk about her... there are times where I'm, like, infuriated. I'm just like, you don't understand me! And we can get into fights, or we can misunderstand each other. But at the end of the day, like... you know, she is my blood-related sister, and she has gone through things that I understand are tough, and she knows I've gone through tough things too. So, or like, we both have the same parents, and we have a very similar upbringing. So in the end, if I'm gonna relate to anybody in terms of like how I was raised or anything I want to relate to, she's gonna be the one, you know? That's good. I'm glad you guys had that, you know? Aphex, that's a really healthy relationship to have. I feel like sometimes, like, with a sibling, you never know. You're kind of forced to like them. Like, I feel like that's how every family is. Like, you know, you're blood related. You kind of have to like them. You feel obligated to because you're blood related. But I think that's also the beauty of found family. Is like, you know, like with adopted kids, right? The parents found the kid treat parent like parent. they're not blood related, but it's found family, and I think that is more powerful, really. You know, I find like my found family's really nice. Yeah, I have a lot of good friends. My social circles are not huge or anything, but the people who I consider like family are like for real, for real. I have like friends who I may not talk to every day, but they are the people that I trust and can count on for anything. Reina is one of them. I treat Reina like a sibling. Don't know if it's older or younger. So we flip back and forth. I think I mostly still act like the younger sibling, but with her, she's the older sibling most of the time. But sometimes we flip, you know. And you know, back and forth. I think there's one thing. There's like I have a tiny gripe about being the younger sibling. Is that I am expected to grow up a little faster as well. Like I remember, well, I guess it's like a bad thing for my sister, good thing for me, and then depending on the situation, the other way around. So, I think within the past year or two, I think past 2 years, my my mom and dad were like, since you're older and you're both working jobs, you guys should start paying for like bills and things again, yeah, like your own bills and stuff, like insurance things. And I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, and I know it sounds really, really privileged of me, but I'm also like, I'm a VTuber. I don't have like full-time income salary, not steady, not stable like that anyway. And my sister is 2 years older than me, has had time being a nursing student, worked multiple jobs, and I was now in real estate. And she's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. It's not that much money." And here I am looking at my finances, like that's like a third of my entire income per month. And you know, this is just saying that she is earning more than me, right? She literally is earning more than me. But when I think about it, I'm like, you've had 2 more years of experience on your belt. Give me 2 more years of being a VTuber and see where I am. Yeah, give me 2 more years. But they're like, no, both of you, both of you. And I'm like, man, I got thrown into paying for things early. And I know like people my age probably like have moved out and are paying their own bills entirely anyway. But I'm like, I am not that person. I have not been that person. So I don't know what that is like. You're the middle sibling. All you can do no wrong. Younger sibling was spoiled. Because he was the third. I'm the one who got in all kinds of trouble. Oh no. Oh no. I too was the one that got into all kinds of trouble, but I did it on purpose. I did it all on purpose. Is that what being a middle child means? Oh. I don't know. Oh, hi, Legs. Do you like it? Do you like it? What a rebel. I did do rebellious things. One of the things... Oh, this is a story I like to tell. What I would do when I was younger in kindergarten. My parents would not send me to school because we had a nanny. So this nanny sent me to school. She's the one who walked me to kindergarten. And I would... In Mandarin class, what happened was... During the lesson, my Mandarin teacher would try and teach me stuff, right? And we're as kindergartners, we're all sitting on the floor. This is like the early 2000s. We're sitting on the floor, listening to this teacher holding a picture book or something, reading stuff in Chinese. And I'm there like, I don't really want to pay attention. So I went to the back of the classroom, grabbed my bag and my cardigan, put my bag on the floor, used my cardigan as a blanket, and took a nap. I took a nap right there in the classroom and was like, fuck this, I'm not listening to it. So then, that day, my mom got called to the kindergarten. And, you know, things were not great after that, but it's not like I didn't do it again, you know? Oh, the other thing that I did when I was a kid, it's not totally rebellious, but I think it's more bratty. My mom asked me, hey, what'd you learn in school today? And I would say A, B, C. And then the next day, my mom would ask the same question. and I would say A B C D. And this would just repeat until I got to the end of the alphabet, and then I would say the next day ABCs. Again, like I would just repeat it. Got him. Literally got him. An air and despair. Holy shit. That's a terrible way of going about it. I don't know. I think when I'm older and I have my own kids, I would treat them the way that I wanted to be treated, you know? Like, I am not gonna make them start paying for things until they are, you know, like they would do it starting at the same time. Like, I remember when I was in high school, me and my sister both got debit cards at the same time. So I got it early, like at the start of high school. My sister got it 2 years into high school. So I got lucky. You know, I got lucky in that sense where I got a card pretty early on. But then now we also have to start paying for things equally at the same time. And I was like, I made it a little more time. It sucks. That sounds terrible. That is not something you want to put on a 15-year-old. Jesus. No, 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 no. No, no, no. If anything, I'm actually glad my parents are quite financially smart. Because my mom used to work at a bank. So I feel very stable. Let's keep the young kids out of trouble. I think for me, it wasn't even like, at least growing up, I wasn't even worried about my responsibilities. I couldn't. You know, not with my skin being way worse. Like, I had none of that. So instead, what I did was I cried and my parents felt bad. So then she was like, both of them were just like, okay, you don't have to go to school. So when I was about to move to Canada, my skin was flaring really bad. It was to the point that I couldn't walk and do anything. So they wouldn't even let me finish the school year. They pulled me out early. And they were like, you know what? You're struggling so bad, just don't go. Like, you're not in a place to go to school right now. And I was like, yup, thank you for understanding. You just hit puberty. I did. I know. Don't I look older now? Do I look like... Okay, quick question. Do I look like a high school student? Or a university student? If I held the bubble tea, would it change anything? Just out of curiosity. Which one do you think it would be? If I had, like, I don't know, the bag and the cap. Let's say the cap. University freshman. University with how I talk. How do I talk? What do you mean by how I talk? What do I talk like? Instant uni student with the bubble tea. I'm not gonna say boba. I refuse to say it. I don't like calling it that. It's so weird. Uni? Early high school. What am I? 14? That's the age people start high school, right? What age do people start high school? 12, 13? 13, 14, I think. 13, 14. 13, 14. I dressed like this when I was in uni. What do you mean? This outfit was modeled based off my IRL stuff. Fuck you! Nani! I don't try to figure out A's anymore because I'm usually wrong. Fair. Fair. I'm pretty good at them, I think. Late high school, freshman in uni. I'll take that. I'll take that as long as I'm an adult. As long as I'm a legal adult. You know, I'll take it. As long as I'm at least 18. If I look at least 18. At least look or sound 18. How about that? How about that? Yeah? Yeah? They graduate around 18. I was an early graduate. I graduated high school when I was 17. So, by the time people were like drinking and stuff, because the legal age for drinking is 19 in Canada or in Ontario. I don't know if it's like that in other provinces. By the time I was in second year, I still hadn't drank yet. Because I didn't turn 19 until late. You're always the youngest around your friends. Yeah, I'm typically the youngest. Somehow, with my best friends, I am one of the older ones. And yet, like, I don't know, I just find that so strange. It's so strange. Somehow I'm the older ones. And I guess I act differently. I don't know. I don't know. I think I act like the youngest when I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. There was something I was gonna say. Shit, I forgot what it was. I'm old and decrepit, but I was young once. Wait, how old are you, Aphex? I mean, don't answer if you don't want to. Just say you don't want to. I feel like I don't wanna ask people their ages. I don't wanna assume. Assuming bad. Assuming bad. I gotta remember that. Assuming bad. 18, 19 at least? Okay, good. I am trying to, like, with this model, I always feel like I need to lower my voice. So I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't wanna... I know with the other model, my voice is typically higher. But with this one, I feel like I need to lower it. Like, I'm trying my best not to go too high like I normally do. I am putting in conscious effort. I can't say it. Cautious? Conscience? Conscious effort, not cautious. There's an N there. Stupid water bottle. Yes. I want bubble tea again. Oh, that is one thing that triggers my skin is sweet things. So I'm not allowed to have too many sweet things. Yeah. Conscious, like awake, yes. But see, I always like mix it up with the N not being there. Or like conscience. Yeah, like your inner conscience. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, this stream was supposed to be talking about just random shit. Or like what I was gonna be up to for the rest of the week. What am I doing for the rest of the week? There's Genshin tomorrow. I did schedule that already. Thursday, Helldivers. Ooh. Mission successful then, I'd say. Hell yeah. I can be sweet. I'll be sweet. Conscience. Little angel and devil on your shoulders. Yes. Yes. That. Man. English is hard. I want to talk about the Helldivers update. I'm so excited. There's a Helldivers update. You know how long it's been? You know how long it's been? Since there was like a good update. Since there was a good update. I'm so fucking excited. So, okay. One of the reasons why I'm really excited is because I like fighting bugs more, and this Warbond seems to be catered more towards the bugs. I haven't really seen gas being used with bots, but they're supposed to work similarly, so I don't know. But I saw the new stuff. Like, I saw the post on Steam that listed out the new things. There's gonna be the guard dog. There's gonna be a stim pistol, which is gonna fulfill my support role needs. There's gonna be new armor or gas resistant. So if someone else on your team brings the gas stuff, you can protect yourself. I don't really... Oh, there's like new aesthetic stuff too. It's a green colored ship, I think. Yeah, things are green. Instead of orange, they gave us green. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the green. I'm digging the green. Compared to the orange, I'll take the green. It should come out this Thursday. That's why I want to talk about it. Yeah. Let me see what else there is in the new Warbond. It was called Chemical Agent Warbond? Yeah. Okay. There is a new support weapon, which is a flamethrower but in gas form, which is pretty interesting. Are those new grenades? There's a gas grenade. Oh. Gas grenade. Sounds alright. I think that sounds alright. I'm trying to like open this picture bigger. But it won't open bigger. Oh, there we go. Okay. Gas grenade, stim pistol. There's new emotes, player title, capes. I'm kind of looking forward to the cape. Player banners, I don't really care for those. Main things is stratagems, I guess. The guard dog and the sterilizer? That's what it's called. The flamethrower, but gas. So, I'm like... It's why I wanted to do the Helldivers stream on Thursday. See, I was thinking maybe I could like get friends to play with me, but I don't really know that many people who are VTubers that play Helldivers. I don't know that many. Like I know a few. I know a few. Don't get me wrong. I do have friends who do play it, and I know Tenchis are more than willing to play with me. But I was like, this could be a good opportunity for a collab. It's just I don't really know anybody who would play with me. That sounds really sad. I know that sounds really sad. I just need to hit some people up and be like, are you free Thursday afternoon to play Helldivers? You know, I gotta hit people up or something. I'm so bad at socializing, and honestly, I hate that this is my excuse for it. But when my skin gets really bad, like I said, I don't really want to interact with people. But as a VTuber, I kind of need to. You know, networking is part of the job. So, I want to talk to people. I want to ask people to play and stuff. But I get so nervous and then my skin freaks out. The thought of DMing people makes me sweat. Hi, Sideways. How are you? Man, is this like what puberty is like? You gotta go through stress, character growth, individual growth, you know? Discovering if you're an intro or an extrovert. That's what puberty was like. I feel like I'm going through it again. Man. What if we get people to reach out to you instead? I mean... Why did my model freeze? Jesus. I don't know. I think it would depend on the person. Yeah, I think it would depend on the person. Just another anime arc. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I just want to play Helldivers. Hi, Coyote. Okay. I don't know. I think right now, as a VTuber, I feel like I don't care as much about like growing. You know? I don't care about that as much as I used to. I used to care about it a ton. I used to care about it a shit ton and be like, I need subscriber numbers. I need this and this and this. I need to see number go up. Yes. Nowadays, I can't really prioritize that. Not when at least not for the past few months. I haven't really thought that way because my health has like kind of hindered me in a lot of ways that I didn't realize it did until more recently. But also because I'd like to focus more on my viewers themselves who already exist. You know, like I think I'm in a comfortable spot to do that, to just do the things I want to do and talk to the people in my chat and be comfy with that. Yeah, about your allergies, just spread yourself. Yeah, like it's not obviously I'm saying if there's new tenchis, I will gratefully welcome them. You know, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would too in Discord, right? So I would love to see more tenchis. I think we all love that. I think you guys love that because then you're like, we spread the tenchi virus. You know, we love new tenchis. But at the same time, like, I want to keep the tenchis that I currently have. I'd like to keep them and I'd like to get to know them. So I also want to focus on those who already exist. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Attention virus, wee! You gotta say the wee! Really nice and I'll be happy about me sad that chat will move so fast. That's what slow mode is for. That's what slow mode is for. And honestly, I don't think that day will come. At least I don't feel it coming. I don't see it coming. I guess there are times where chat does move by pretty quickly, and it's more so, what's it called? Like, whenever I say something, whenever I ask a question, and then there's a bunch of paragraph answers, that's when I like feel I might not be able to follow along all of them. But with the way chat is now, I can follow pretty much every single message. Yeah, they do make me a little happier. Yeah. I understand it. I really do. Like, even talking to my VTuber friends who are... Some of them who are much bigger than I. They still fall back to, let's say, their past life. Or they have another account. Or they're just another human being. Or they're a smaller streamer. And they can just talk to people without people, like, freaking out. You know? I remember when I first started being a VTuber. My idea of it was not to become a celebrity of any sort. It was to vibe and hang out. And yes, if I grow, that'd be great. But that's not like my main thing. And I don't think my mindset has changed very much since then. I'm still very much I want to vibe with people. Growing is a great side effect of that. I think it's just it's kind of like what I said about my medication. It's technically for anxiety, but the side effect is anti-itch, which is what I need. So, you know, I'll take it, I'll stream, and I'll do the things that make me grow. But in the end, it's like the side effect of it is I get to hang out with Tenchis and talk to them and hang out with them in a small community, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm glad it's something you treasure. Yeah, you do it because it's fun. That's the whole point. And I think a lot of people lose that. I know I did at a point. I can't deny that, you know? Like, at a point I did. Before I hit puberty, oh my god. I was such a number chaser. I definitely wanted to, like, grow. Become, like, one of those Hololive talents. For real, for real. To be honest, I actually think I do want to do that. I'd like to be that. For real, for real. I'd like to grow in some sense, you know? I wanted to be idoru. I want to dance and sing on a stage. I think that'd be really fun. But I never really saw myself as like a... Let's become a celebrity one day, Mia. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. I never really thought that way. You know? I feel like I should be more ambitious. Puberty, going through puberty changed me. Oh my god, sassy. Yeah, I know. Exactly, Adobo. It's because I knew that. It's because I knew that, you know, I wanted this to be a job, and that is why, like, okay, first year of streaming, I idolized Hololive a ton, and I was like, I want to do that. You know, I think that'd be really fun as someone who loves to dance and choreograph and sing at the same time. So my first year of streaming was very much like I want that, but I don't think I can be that. So let's see if I can even stream first. And let's just get to know the VTuber community, what it's like making friends and talking to people. That was the original idea. I also just didn't really want to deal with IRL things. As most VTubers do. They don't want to deal with being an IRL person. They want to be here. You know? Second year of streaming, I was... What was I doing? Let's see, I started in 2021. 2022 was full of discovering myself as Mino Mieko and growing and actually doing like merch, for example, or coming out with covers and taking it a little more seriously. That's what 2022 was. Then 2023, I was a corpo VTuber. And obviously in corpo, I'm like, okay, I gotta work, man. So I did. And this year, I was like, I worked. I did the do. I did the thing I had to do. And now I'm like, even if I might not be earning a shit ton of money, I wish I could be. But even if I'm not, I'm pretty happy where I am. You know, I'm pretty happy. This is good. Life is good. Is there a threshold though? Is there? Yeah, is there a threshold? I know it might be because I've been taking a step back from VTubers 2 years ago. You know, people have been. I don't blame you for that. I do know a lot of people who are like falling out of the VTuber rabbit hole. They're digging themselves a hole out, man. They found an exit. Somehow, they found an exit. But like, it's because COVID's over, lockdowns are over. I know a couple of friends who went from hybrid jobs. Like, they went from remote to hybrid and now fully in-person jobs. Like, life is changing. Again, the world is changing. So, I mean, I understand people aren't on the internet as often as they once were. I can't really blame the world for that. I don't know. I don't know, V. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it doesn't get to that point where I can't have conversations with you guys. I fear that, honestly. Because I still want to. I still want to hang out and talk and, I don't know, get to know individuals. I think that's one of my goals. At least that's how it started. But I can't deny that there was a point in time where I did chase the numbers. I was like, I want to grow big, you know? There was a time. I cannot deny that there was a time. That is not really my goal right now, though. At least not at this very moment. Because, number one, do not stress. I don't want to stress about that. But number two is, I don't see any value in it the way that other people do. I used to think there was a huge amount of value. And I think, you know, to this day, there is reason why people want to chase those numbers. There is a reason. It is because it is a bigger number. That means you have more people supporting you. And that means people like brands and merchandise things. People will notice you more. And, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have more numbers. It's a good thing. There's a con to it, but mostly a good thing. For me, I like my smallness. Like, if I grow, great. That means more people will support me and I might even earn more money. You know? But I'm like, I'm happy with where things are right now. If more people join, all the better. But I'm also happy with the way things are right now. And I don't want to stress out over the fact that maybe I'm not having as high of a CCV or I don't have as many new subscribers as I used to. That's not really what I'm worried about. You know? If anything, the only time I will worry is if I hit below a certain amount of earnings per month. That's when I'll start to worry. Yeah, what cost? There's always a cost. And that's why people have, like, multiple VTuber lives. Yeah, it's so you get the best of both worlds. I think I would do that one day if I really had to. I would like that. Get the best of both worlds. What's the lyric after that? Chill it out, take it slow, let you rock out the show. Is that how it goes or something like that? Yeah, I want that. If I could get the best of both worlds, fuck yeah. I'm getting sleepy. I took my anti-itch pills before the stream. I've been holding on for like the past 30 minutes. My eyes are actually droopy now. Get better paying jobs. I want that for all of us though. Yeah, that's how it goes, Sassy. Honestly though, I really do hope all of us get high-paying jobs. Not just for like donating to VTubers. I mean just like for your livelihood. You know, I think everybody wants to earn more money. Everyone wants stability at some point. And I'd like to work towards it. For real, for real. I want to work towards it. And I don't know what that means with a VTuber. in the VTuber sphere. I don't know what that means, but I hope that we all get more monies. No, I'm not that sleepy. It's just the drowsiness. It's more like lethargic. Like my body feels fatigued. It's not like I'm actually falling asleep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Is there anything you guys, before I go, is there anything you guys are looking forward to this week? I tried to come up with some like interesting streams for this week. I don't know. There's a few things I'm looking. Helldivers is one. The Cantonese one. Yeah. I was looking at the Cantonese one. The schedule. I'm pretty excited for it. I've wanted to do another one for a while. Yeah. So for that one, for the Cantonese stream, I'm thinking of doing what I did last time with like a little lesson, and then what's it called? We'll do the lesson thing, and then we'll do the few words. Bleh. I'll do a few words, and then we'll do a small quiz after. Just a funny quiz after. Hey, good for you, Sideways. I wish I could play streams on speaker, but knowing the streamers I watch or friends that I have, it might not be the best idea. Not in this household. Ganbare, minna. Y'all seem like you got a lot on your plate. What's that feel like? Actually, I know what that feels like. I just choose not to believe it, or I'm in denial that I have a lot on my plate. It's so maneuver. I am older now. Yes. Have I matured in your eyes? Have I grown? Honestly, I feel like the ponytail makes me look older. Yeah. For some reason, it's just I look older. It's so weird. In a good way. But it's still weird. Like fine wine. Oh, Sideways. I understand that feeling, I do. One day, okay, you know what I'm thinking is one day when I've taught you enough Cantonese, you will understand enough when I like rant about something. You know, one day. I hope Cantonese is interesting. There's really fun things about Cantonese that I like. And it's not a very difficult language in terms of speaking it, in my opinion. It's actually very fun because a lot of it is slang. And when you learn slang, it's easier to remember. Yeah. I think that's Mandarin. It's so wait, so it's different? Oh. Yeah. See, I want for this outfit, the vibe I was going for was more so human. I want it to be casual, you know, normal. Yeah. Learning new languages, slangwages. Yes, I understand it. That's why I learned so many. It's because I wanted to learn. Is it? No, it's not. The angel training should help. What are you talking about? No. No. I'm trying to see if there's anything else happening this week that I want to mention before I leave. Don't believe there is. Oh wait, funny thing. Okay, so I was talking to a friend about how my skin was freaking out. Like I wanted to, like at least with IRL friends, I was gonna tell her like, hey, my skin's not doing so great. I won't be able to hang out or anything, because I didn't want to just like stop hanging out and say no to everything without a reason. So I wanted to tell her, like, hey, I don't think I'll really be able to hang out in person with my skin being like this. But hey, if you want to come over and want to hang out at my house sometime, I'm down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We were just talking a little bit after that. It was right before the stream, actually. We were just hanging out. Just talking, catching up a little bit. And then she fucking jump scared me. I was just scrolling through Twitter while we were talking. And once she jump scared me, my mouse instantly went to close the browser. Did you guys ever do that? Oh, hi, Starlight! Hello! Am I the biggest angel? I'm bringing back my wing. I'll put you down. I want you guys to see the wing. Reflect all the time, but it's never spicy content. See, I wasn't looking at spicy content either. It was just Twitter. Like, and it was my following page too. Like, I literally was just scrolling. Just scrolling. It was nothing important, nothing embarrassing, nothing scary. It was just, I was just scrolling. And then I got jump scared. So I closed the thing. I was just like, no. You can't see that. So my mouse just flicked to the top right corner. And I was like, no. And my friend was like, what was that? Are you okay? And it's because my mouse, here, you might be able to hear it. It was like, it did that. Like, I went like, pacha, to the right corner. And she was like, why did you do that? And I was like, oh, I just closed my browser. And she was like, girl, you're traumatized. You gotta move out. I just thought it was funny. Oh, hi, Nuffy. Alt F4? No, it's not quicker. Because on my keyboard, the Alt and the function are like apart. And then I'm gonna have to find the 4. If I had the function row, then maybe Alt F4 is quicker. Because then the Alt and the F4 is on the same side. But for me, the Alt is on the left, the function's on the right. And I have to like use 2 hands for it. Yeah. It's still developing. I'm an angel in training. This is a training wing. Training wing. Oh, hi. I've grown, Nazu. Control W, close the current tab. Hold on, let me try that. Oh! I just opened a new tab to try and... Oh, wow. It's crazy. I do not have a multilingual keyboard, no. I wish I did. But seeing so many legends on the keycap makes me very annoyed. Maybe I will get a second training wing in the future. I hope so. I hope so. Do you see the wing thing? It's supposed to like flicker when I'm happy, like... Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference between like normal and then... It flap. An incredibly difficult song. I will take the challenge. Maybe. I don't know. My voice might die. Alt Control W used to close all windows. Oh, I might do that. But yeah, I was called traumatized. Mouse gestures extension can close other reload pages easily with just the mouse. I love it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was thinking I could make some profiles on my mouse so that when I open a certain game, it will turn the mouse buttons into specific buttons, or like when I have a certain application in the front that I'm using, it'll change the mouse buttons to certain functions like page up or down or numbers, or I don't know, like a control A thing. I thought it'd be really good for when I'm browsing for stuff, like copy paste even for URLs or something. Yeah. I know it's possible. There is one thing with my new schedule that I actually was really like bothered about. So they gave me a PSD file and I wanted to upload it into Figma. But Figma doesn't take PSDs, they take PNGs. So I had to take like the PSD, open up every single little thing and turn off most, like I had to hide some layers and take the background layer only and then export it as a PNG and then load it into Figma and then do that for every single layer. And I'm almost done. I'm missing all the text boxes, but most of the stuff is done and I was just like, man, this took me 2 days. There's a lot of stuff on the new schedule design. I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's a lot. Mouse 10, drag left and back. Oh, wait! That's pretty cool. Wait, Neffy, I thought you left. Hi. Hi, Golden Link. Hello. Pearl from Ace Dirty. I wish I knew who that was, but I don't. I don't really know much from Ace Attorney. The first time I saw it was in high school. My friend was really into it. She was trying to teach me about anime culture, and I didn't really understand it at the time before I was into anime. So later, much later, I played Henry Stickmin on stream, and I saw the reference, and I was like, wait! I know this! I was so proud. Bye, Sassy. You're good. I'm about to end stream anyway. It's been almost 2 hours. So yeah. I think after this, I'm gonna moisturize my skin so I don't crack. I'm gonna do my dailies. Hopefully not fall asleep while I'll do my dailies. And then maybe some Helldivers if there's time. And then go to bed. EP Angel, yes. Angel in training. I am still human. The human. Oh, B vibes. Oh, BL vibes. Wait, does it? Thank you, CPC. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't. I probably won't have like any good sleep for a very long time. I realize my sleep schedule is going to be very fucked. So I'm sorry if I don't really talk in Discord until late afternoon. It's probably because I am struggling to function. Or maybe I have a stream tomorrow in the afternoon, actually. We have a Genshin stream tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I want to go to bed a little earlier tonight. Hopefully I can actually sleep. I don't know. I will try. My skin will fight me, but I'm going to fight back. I'm going to fight back. Yeah. I might be really sleep deprived still on stream. But we'll see. I know today's stream was kind of heavy on the topics when I started. I'm sorry. I did want to get it out of the way. Like, I know it's not easy to hear someone like, I don't know, like a VTuber you support or even a friend or family member have to go through something like this. I know it's not fun to hear. I know it's upsetting and it's frustrating that you can't really do anything about it. But to be honest, like, no one can, and I appreciate that you guys want to help me. And like, even if I don't get to see you guys in person, right? Like, even if I cannot do that, even the people, actually multiple people that I see in person cannot do more than you can do. Like, all they can do really is say, I hope you feel better, and that's it. Like, that you can't help in physical ways anyway. So the fact that you guys are here to support me with the words that you can give, I am happy with that. All I can do is give money. No, I don't. That's not it. That's not it. That is not it. Homes just wasting their monies on me. Starler! Thank you for the super! Wait. Must to recover from skin conditions soon is also mid-autumn day tomorrow. Yes! 听日 is 中秋节. Tomorrow is 中秋节. Homes just wasting their monies on me. Thank you, Sideways! What the heck? Me, I love you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I didn't expect any of that today. Ah, thank you. I will use your monies to buy lotion. For real, for real. I'm almost out. I've been using a ton. Anything you feel comfortable enough to unload a bit is good for everyone. Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't want to trauma dump on people. It like I can't expect what's the word? You know how like if I expect someone in my chat to conduct themselves a certain way, then I have to uphold that. Yeah, that's how I feel. So if I say in chat, you're not allowed to trauma dump in my rules, then I wouldn't trauma dump on you either. That is kind of like how I think. So I don't want to like make my streams a place for me to just rant and vent and do things like that because I don't know, it invites a certain vibe that I personally don't want in a stream. I feel like this was more of like an announcement. Yeah, I will try. I will take care. Love you, money,
Money, money, money, money, money, money.
I can only money dump. No, you didn't even have the money dump. But thank you. So, you know, fun fact, the lotion that I buy or moisturizer I buy is 30 bucks and it lasts me like a month. So, the 2 super chats and your dono adobo has paid for 1 tub of my moisturizer. Thank you. Collectively, you have bought me a tub of moisturizer for the month. Yeah, 1 tub. It lasts me a month. Yeah. Then just gonna put the words a lot to bed as always because you have member streams you're okay with sharing. True! True. I do rant a lot in my member streams, I think. Yes, I can, Nazu, you're right. I will vent there. I feel like, you know, when I stream, I don't want it to be heavy-hearted. I like positive, happy streams. And for me, streaming may be my job. It is the way that I earn money. And I know members literally pay to hang out with me. But streaming itself, like I was doing this for like 2 years with no profit really. I didn't really earn much. It wasn't really enough to call it a job, I think, but I called it one anyway. But I did it because I had fun with it. It was not for the money. It was because I enjoyed it and I like hanging out with people on stream. So, you know, it's not for that. I'm just happy.
Money,
Oh,
money,
wait.
money, money.
Hey, Jay, wait, thank you. Time to make it 6:20. It doesn't have a 1 at the end anymore. That's crazy. No wonder it was 9. Thank you. Thank you, Lady J. Thank you for your dono. That will contribute to next month's tub of cream. Thank you. Starlight. Thank you. I try. Think of like... Okay, this is the way I budget. You guys might not think of it, but when I budget my months, I budget like 300-400. This is Canadian, okay? 300-400-ish for like insurance things and bills and stuff that I have to pay. Sometimes a little bit more actually, because I don't have to pay rent. Thankfully, my parents let me stay at home without having to pay rent. But I think of that, and then I think of like the amount that I'd like to save. And then I have to set aside a portion for like subscriptions. So I don't actually subscribe to any friends for memberships. Because I'm trying to save money. But I have like a Netflix account for the animes, for some animes. And I have my creams and medication that I have to buy. So I have to set aside at least like a good $100 for that every month. Yeah. I know like the tubs of cream and stuff, I was so frugal with them when I wasn't actually buying
their money on
thing. Wait, what? Starlight, wait, thank you! Thank you for the super. Thank you. So, yeah, yeah, when I wasn't earning very much from streaming, I would be very frugal with my moisturizer and only put it on places that I thought really needed it. So like my hands or my joints, I wouldn't like put it all over my body because I was like, I can't afford another one. I was so poor at the time. I did not have much money in my bank account. But thank you for securing my second month of moisturizer. Thank you, thank you. Oh, the money sound clip. That one came from a melatonin stream. Yeah, melatonin. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so I have to budget for creams, lotions, some skincare stuff for my face because when I have eczema on my face, I have to use different products. I'm not allowed to use very strong steroids, for example. They need weaker steroids because the skin on your face has more pores and they basically react differently to like skin on your body. Like the skin on your feet is different from the skin on your face, for example. So yeah, I have to get different products for different body parts. Or like I have to get specific medicated shampoos for my hair. Yeah. Ah! Bathed in the blood of the healing cream bottles. You know what? I'm gonna send you guys a picture maybe in Discord later of the tubs of cream that are empty, that are stacked in my room right now. Thank you for the dono, Nazu. Third month secured. Honestly, with how much I've been using lately, this might only be enough for 2 months, but I will take what I can get. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. You are keeping my health in check. I appreciate it a lot, honestly. Like, if this is your way of showing support for my condition, then I'll take it. Wait, Nazo, aren't you in a game right now? What the heck? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to be a moist VTuber. That's one way of saying it. That's one way of saying it. I don't think humans have foot faces. Most of them, anyway. Yeah, I'll be the moistest VTuber ever. I'll be so wet and hydrated. Yeah, yeah. Gotta drink that water. Remind me to drink water. I do need to drink more water. I know I do. Yeah, I want to take care of myself. And I'll be moist. I'll be moist. Being moist is good. Being moist is good. It hurts, honestly. Every time I moisturize, it hurts. Because it's like water on an open wound. So it hurts, but I know it's good for me. And I will endure. Did it get sent in the wrong direction? Well, maybe you're not wrong about that one too. Maybe it was the right one. Self-care is the best. I realized, so I was looking some stuff up because I was wondering why I was getting eczema on my face. Turns out it's not actually eczema. It's seborrheic dermatitis. And I realized, oh shit, I understand why I have that. So I have an allergy to yeast. I'm not allowed to have too much bread or carbs because of the yeast in them. I can have a little bit, but I can't have a lot. So my face was like producing a lot of oils and stuff. And there was like yeast on my face that it was reacting to because the oils were clinging to it. And I was like, man, that makes sense. Why? Yeah. Oh, my Starlight, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All you lurkers who got the membership, say thank you. Oh, wait, Beefy. Hi, Beefy. I recognize you. Luna's here too. Hi. Yeasty face, yeah. Unfortunately. So I've been like cleaning my face way more often. I like wash it at least twice a day. I used to only wash it once with cleanser and once with water. But now I do both times with cleanser. And I exfoliate more often instead of like twice a week. I do it like 4 times a week now. And I know it's a lot, right? but I kind of need to now that the yeast doesn't stay on my face. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I also got like dandruff recently again, and I was like, no, because I thought I had cured it. I haven't had dandruff in a long time, but I found like a speck today, and I was like, fuck. Gotta buy my minty shampoo again. That's really comfy. I like it. For health reasons, yes. For health reasons. So I'm going through a lot. Get a fish tank? Maybe. Just pour a bunch of lotion in the fish tank. Yeah, that'll definitely work. Minty shampoo and conditioner. Yes, it's so soothing. Most people use it in the summer for like, let's say you work out outside or you go for a run. If you use like a very minty kind of shampoo or conditioner, it feels so nice. Yeah, Head and Shoulders is the one that I know of. I have another one that's like medicated instead. But yeah, the Head and Shoulders one is also a pretty good one. I have a humidifier. It's going. I need the room to be like 50%, 50 to 55% humidity. That's like my ideal. Too wet isn't good either, really. If it's like 80 to 90% humidity, nuh-uh, that's bad. I use the green tea, the tea tree oil, tea tree one, I think. Tea tree and some kind of peppermint looking thing. I'll double check the bottle. Yeah, it is the menthol. It feels really, really nice. Yeah, I remember there was a point in time I used menthol rub, you know, vapor rub. I would use that on my skin because it lasts longer, and because it's kind of ointmenty, it would moisturize my skin for a longer period of time. The Vaseline is actually pretty good for me. I just hate the feeling of it, especially when my skin overheats, because heat is not good, and Vaseline is really good at trapping heat along with the moisture. So when it gets hot, I just want to wipe the Vaseline off my body. It feels gross. That's why lotion or like creams are better for me. Yeah. Your scalp keeps being dry. I have the opposite problem. It keeps getting oily. If you shower more often, I don't know if it'll make it better or worse. I guess it might moisturize your scalp because of the water, if it's not too hot. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, I've been talking for like 2 hours. I've been keeping myself up. All right. So now that I have hit puberty, maybe things will change. I don't know. It would be really bad. Yes, I've avoided it a lot. I've been trying to like keep my body pretty cool. Lately, like having fans going and stuff. So if you hear a fan going during a stream, like you can hear it in the stream. I am so sorry if you have to bear with it. For my health, it will be odd. Yeah. But I am going to turn in hopefully slightly earlier tonight. If after my dailies it's not too late, I might play one round of Helldivers. I don't know. I will see. Yeah. Thank you, Apex. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I will rest earlier tonight for real. You think so, Starlight? I hope so. I've been fucking with them a lot lately. I wanted to have good mic settings for my debut. Helldiver's pretty good. The update's coming out on Thursday, which I will play if you're curious. Yeah. Have a good night. Oh, wait. Let me find someone to raid. I forgot. Let me find someone to raid. I'm sorry if the stream was really, really depressing for some of you. I didn't mean for it to go that way. I really didn't. But I also thought I had to inform people of my situation. You know? I hoped it was more of a... like a... I see, soka. No, I read people I know. Not necessarily indies I know, but just people I know. I have a friend that is streaming now. I will send you to her. I did send you to her recently, but she's been very sweet to me lately, so I want to send you there again. It wasn't as down as you think? Okay, good, good. I didn't want it to be very depressing. I hope it was at least, like, interesting to talk in. Yeah, yeah. This is one of the more mature streams that I'll have for the week. Yeah. I tried to lower my voice so people would take me seriously. I realized that when I lower my voice a little bit, so it's not as cutesy, people actually take me seriously and they don't make jokes. So I tried to lower it. I know this is not how I normally talk. I'm aware. It's a little different from how I normally talk, but for the one stream, for the one stream. We'll say hi. Good. Okay, we're gonna rate Eva. Eva and Anova. She is doing some cute sleepy zatsu. I was also very sleepy, but I'm trying not to show it. Okay. Let me set it up properly. Okay. Say bye to the model now. Ba, 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 ba. Let me see if I can do the button thing. I wanna see if this works. Hold on. Okay, wait. First of all, bye-bye. Thank you for coming to stream today. Thank you for bearing with my stories and me being kind of tired and not really thinking straight. And thank you for the donos again. I will invest in my tubs of moisturizer when the time comes. And I hope all of you have a good night. And I'm sorry if any of this like triggers anybody, because I know talking about health can be kind of scary, but I hope for some of you it was interesting and you had a good time. Mm, mm. Yeah, yeah. No more sorry. Okay, okay. I won't. I won't. I will be unapologetic for my ranting. Well, thank you for being here today and for supporting me. I appreciate it a lot. I feel like I'm more thankful. Yeah. We hope. We can pray and we hope. I will keep you guys posted on it. I wanted to dedicate this one stream just to announce it a little bit. I don't want to have to bring it up every stream or anything like that. Like the whole point of me streaming is for one to distract myself from the fact that I'm suffering from this chronic condition, but also to like have fun. So I don't want to have to bring it up in every single stream or anything. I'll bring it up when I need to, you know, or like when I feel like this is an appropriate time, then I'll bring it up. But going forward, I just want to vibe. I just want to chill. We can have fun and do things, you know. Exactly, exactly. So yeah. Okay. I will go. I will go. I will go. I will go. Abadadabadadabadu. Bam. Oh, I didn't put up the chat. We gotta put up the chat. You guys can't just be a blacked out screen. There we go. Ha ha. Yes, do the Mia raid thing. Do the Mia raid thing. I feel like I have to do this every stream with the ending, like the ending screen now, because I want to showcase people's art of me. As an artiste, I feel like this is only right, you know. And I gotta add in some more art. I know some people made art of me recently. I gotta put that in. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, make sure you do the Mia raid because there's no alerts yet. I'll tell you when there's raid alerts again, but right now there isn't. So yeah, please say hi to Eva for me. I will be vibing. Probably doing my dailies and then go to bed. Maybe Helldivers if I'm awake enough. But yeah. Okay. Good night, guys. Thank you for coming today. 今日来てくれてありがとう、マミ。手にあげな。バイバイ。